Laws of exponents. After watching this video, I will be able to simplify expressions with negative exponents and zero exponents. So first we want to talk about what is a negative exponent, and it's basically just any base raised to a power, except that power is a negative number. And what that really means is that the base is going to switch from the numerator to the denominator or vice versa. So let's see what negative exponents, where they came from. So I'm going to take an x to the third power and I'm going to expand that, meaning x times x times x. So I'm going to do that for the other two. So in order to go from x third to the third power to x squared, we're basically just dividing by x, because the 3x's divided by x, one of those x's cancel out, and I'll be left with 2x's. If I divide by an x again, I'll be left with 1x. What happens when I divide x by x? Well, anything divided by itself is just 1, which is why the zero exponent always equals 1. So now we're going to take this 1 and divide by x again. Well, that just gives me 1x. I'm going to divide by x again, so that just creates 2 x's on the bottom. And if I divide by x one more time, that creates 3 x's on the bottom. So let's actually simplify this. So x to the negative 1 power means 1 over x. X to the negative 2 power means that x is in the denominator, the base, but it is squared. And then x to the negative third power means x is in the denominator, but it's raised to the third power. So a negative exponent means that you're just going to switch its spot. So because this is 5 to the negative 2 power, this really means 1 over 5 squared. And 5 squared is 25, so this would equal 1 over 25. So let's look at an example. Whenever I have a negative exponents, it can be very confusing dealing with negatives, so we should just rewrite it. So I have this fraction. Because this k is being raised to negative 1 power, I'm going to move it to the denominator. So really this means k to the second power times k to the 1 power. So now when I simplify, I'm going to be left with k, add exponents, so 3. And then because I actually have nothing on top, there's a 1. Because it's like this is 1k, and then we move the k to the bottom, so the 1 stayed. So this would be the simplified expression to my original problem. So you try. So first you want to try and remove your negative exponents. So this k that's being raised to the negative 4th power is going to go down to the denominator. But also this k that's being raised to the negative 2 power is going to go up to the numerator. So I'm going to rewrite my problem so I don't get confused. So negative 4 stays on top, but now I have k to the second power. Because once I move its place, the exponent now becomes just a regular exponent. And then this 3 stays on the bottom, but now this k to the 4th comes. And now I'm just going to apply the rules I would when I'm dividing. So I would subtract. So I'm left with negative 4 over 3. And then because 4 is the bigger exponent, my base stays on the bottom. 4 minus 2 is 2. So our correct answer would be C. Now, it can get confusing when I have multiple variables, so just take it one step at a time. So I'm going to get rid of my negative exponent first, so that means a is going to go up on top. So I'm just going to rewrite this. 2ab squared, and then this brand new a goes on top. What's left on the bottom? Negative 2. Then I'm going to deal with my coefficients, my numbers. So I have 2 divided by -2. Well, that gives me -1. So I'm just going to write a negative. I don't need to write the 1. Now I'm going to deal with my letter A's. I have 2 of them. So this is A squared. And then B squared, there's nothing to combine. So this would be -A squared, B squared. You try. So first you want to move your negative exponents. So we have b to the -4th power. That's going to go down. And b to the -3rd power is going to go up. So I will rewrite this. I will have 4, -2, and then that a stays. But now b to the 3rd power is up in the numerator. B to the 4th power is down in the denominator. And now I will do my coefficients first. So 4 divided by 2, that's equal to -2. A stays because there's nothing with the same base. And then we have b to the 3rd divided by b to the 4th. Because b to the 4th is on the bottom, 4 minus 3 is 1. So I just have -2a over b. Correct answer would be C.